Deuce, we have 3 championship matches down. 1 more to go because it is main event time. The Hot Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship on the line. Mr. Live Leak, the torrent of torture, Lue Cameron, set to challenge, and you look behind him, it's a parade of dirty white boys.
A parade of dirty white boys, and we're not talking about when the doors open here, all right? Lue Cameron, a second-generation superstar. We've seen him go to war. Blood, sweat, and tears for this business. He grew up in this sport. Against who? Brick Savage. Man, 2 monsters.
Lue Cameron, the son of Stampede Wrestling Hall of Famer Lethal Larry Cameron. And now, Lue with the chance to walk away. Hot Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah. Shout out the extended camp that brought these men here.
You know, we talked about it earlier during the VIP exclusive match. What is this alliance between Lue Cameron and the Dirty White Boys? Would it come into play? Just out of the entrances, that question's already been answered.
I heard they met each other at Cabela's. You know, doing Dirty White Boy stuff.
I see.
They both have a love for the hot dogs at Home Depot.
Lue Cameron prepares for the champion that nobody has been able to topple. That being the world breaker, Brick Savage. You know, it was Brick Savage responsible for Barrett Brown being fired from Hot Pro Wrestling. You remember when he choked him out back in that Bloodsport Rules match at Shoot to Thrill?
Yes, sir. Incredible match.
And Brick Savage has taken down challenger after challenger. From Corey Wright to Ryan Davidson to Barrett Brown. And now, can he add Lue Cameron to the list?
You don't say the name Barrett Brown. You don't deserve to say his name. Free Barrett Brown.
And here comes the reigning Hot Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, the World Breaker, Brick Savage. And staring down Lue Cameron. And now I think Brick noticing there's some extra dirty white boys hanging around ringside.
Don't you talk about our fans like that, first of all.
I'm not talking about the fans. I'm talking about those 3 right there.
Hey, listen, man, I see no colors. This man has been on a tear through professional wrestling, all right? Brick Savage is, as advertised, a monster. But the man he's in there with tonight is a monster as well. We're gonna get our money's worth. This is top-tier violence. You ain't tell Brick the stuff I be saying about him when he ain't listening, did you?
I don't have to tell him. Brick will hear it back.
Oh, my God. I didn't like the way he was looking at me when I came in here. I went in the back door.
Brick Savage set to defend that Hot Pro Wrestling Championship, the challenger. Lue Cameron, Mr. Live Leak, the torrent of torture. Well, of course, all 3 dirty white boys out here and in his corner.
And I'm going to tell you something. 9 times out of 10, when somebody fights Brick Savage, you see a little bit of fear in their eyes. Lue Cameron is off. He is not afraid at all. This is what he came here for.
Introducing first, the challenger, accompanied to the ring by the Dirty White Boys. From Hanover, Germany, Mr. Live Leak, Lue Cameron.
You heard that, dog.
From White Willow Valley, they are the Hot Pro Wrestling Champion, Ladonia, Catalonia, Time Keeper Monster, the World Breaker, Brick Savage.
And here we go, Deuce, the stage set. Our main event here at Appetite for Destruction. Brick Savage defending that Hot Pro Wrestling Championship against the challenger, who now is getting a good look at that title belt, Lue Cameron. Of course, you can't forget, again, the Dirty White Boys out here in the corner of the challenger.
Man, you heard him introduce this day. That's because he's about biggest 4 dudes.
Look at this, here we go. These 2 big bulls immediately slugging it out. Lue Cameron, Brick Savage, you know, if there's anybody that could stand up to Brick Savage, you gotta think it's Lue Cameron.
You saw the confidence in Lue Cameron's face. I think he's a little bit off. As a matter of fact, I know he's a little bit off. But he enjoys war. He enjoys combat. He's been looking for a challenge. When he fought my man in Fight Bears, he was smiling when he started bleeding.
Absolutely, we saw it, his head be split open by Dmitry Alexandrov. Yeah, he got right back up. He was smiling all the way through.
Man, he put some of the blood on his barbecue. Dude is off.
Brick Savage sending Cameron. They're back into the corner, now following him in with these big forearm shots from the champion.
Look at
Savage just beating Cameron all the way down to the mat.
And look at Cameron, you see him covering himself, but look at the look on his face, man. I think he enjoys it.
Lue Cameron. Oh, big forearm shot right to the side of the head of Savage.
He said, what you got, big dog?
It's not often you see a shot to Savage send Savage back into the ropes like that.
Not at all. And we've seen him in there with some monsters, man.
Savage with Cameron down on one knee. Look at Lue Cameron catching Savage belly-to-belly suplex from the challenger. Yeah, Brick Savage, I don't think was ready for that at all.
No.
Now Cameron's gonna suplex Brick Savage.
Man, I've seen Brick Savage multiple times. Oh, look at that, get him!
Look at the Dirty White Boys now.
Get him!
Taking this time to take their shots at Brick Savage while the referee's checking on Lue Cameron.
And look at that, Cameron staying on him.
Cameron driving that huge forearm shot into Savage. Now is choking away on the Hot Pro Wrestling champion. It's not very often at all you see Brick Savage in a position like this.
I can count on my hands how many times I've seen Brick Savage off his feet, and half of those are him using the maneuver on somebody, all right? This is different.
But Cameron got his leg caught there by Savage. What a clothesline. That was from the WorldBreaker.
That'll knock some snot out your nose, Jack.
Lue Cameron now reeling after he'd been in control here for a good portion of this match so far, but now it's the champion, Brick Savage. Taking control, turning Lue Cameron over into a Boston Crab.
Yo, let me find out Brick is in the gym practicing technical wrestling. He's already scary enough as a powerhouse.
Look at the Dirty White Boys pushing the bottom rope. They're towards Lue Cameron, making it easier for him to reach out and grab it and make Savage have to break that Boston Crab.
Yo, there's power in numbers. Power in numbers. I keep trying to tell folks. Oh, look at this.
But Savage with the arm of Lue Cameron. There with the hand right in the back of the neck, keeping his head down as well.
This is frightening. This is frightening. Every time you see Brick, he's adding something else to his bag. Now you see him out here with maneuvers that we've never seen him utilize. He's getting better. It's no longer just raw talent and potential. He's putting it together in the ring. The guy could be unstoppable.
Oh, what a German suplex there on Lue Cameron. But Cameron's right back to his feet.
Oh!
German suplex from Cameron.
Dunker.
And Savage is getting back up.
He said dunker. Oh!
Drop kick from Lue Cameron. That finally sent Savage down to the mat, but Lue Cameron is in no position to be able to capitalize on it.
You never put a German suplex on a brother from Germany. That's crazy, man.
You can see it didn't quite work out the way Savage wanted, but Cameron's didn't work for him either. The drop kick, though, effective in sending the champion down. But Lue Cameron, he's a little bit worse for wear as well.
Both of them are. I'm not used to seeing either of these two men in this type of position. But when you got two powerhouses, two men that are so driven to prove that they are the monster here, this is getting crazy.
Oh, now Brick Savage, those forearm shots. Cameron answering back with a headbutt right to the forehead of Savage. But Cameron says he's going to finish it right here.
Let's see. Whoa.
But Cameron trying to lift Savage up. Not going as well this time, it looks like.
suplexing Brick Savage.
Oh, Savage just answered back with his own headbutt.
If you suplex Brick Savage, you should be able to shake the president's hand.
And now you've got champion and challenger both down on the mat.
And again, I don't even think that Lue Cameron's concerned about the title tonight as much as proving that he is the apex predator. He is the monster of HOT. This is more than a belt. This is about who is the entity, who is the true world breaker. We're gonna find out.
You can see the dirty white boys out there trying to fan off the challenger, Lue Cameron.
It might take about 40 dirty white boys to do that right now.
With Savage back up first. This looking for that reverse choke on Lue Cameron.
AKA the sleeper.
The Cameron trying to get his hands in there.
And I don't think Brick has it locked in as tightly as he would want. It's not as deep as it. There you go.
Reaching out for that top rope. Savage gonna have no choice but to break, but doing so with a knee, but Cameron answering right back. Landing that kick onto Savage, and now again, both competitors down, struggling to get back up.
How often do you see a man put on a sleeper?
Well, what is it? Sammy Haggard is up on the apron, has the referee's attention. Savage, I think, might have just knocked out Lue Cameron.
1, 2, he had a 3 count there.
Oh, there goes Sammy Haggard.
Was that a tooth that flew out?
That might have been his head.
And as I was saying, not often will you see a man put on a sleeper and his arms are so large that he can't even lock in the maneuver. Brick Savage is a monster. Oh!
The double axe handle smash to the chest of Cameron. Only able to get 2, though, is the champion, Brick Savage. Savage now back in the corner, waiting on Cameron. Look at that. Backdrop driver from Brick Savage. Is that going to be enough? It is.
That's it.
And still, a pro wrestling champion, the World Breaker, Brick Savage.
Brick Savage retaining the Hot Pro Wrestling Heavyweight title, dropping Lue Cameron right on his head with that backdrop driver. And the World Breaker racks up yet another victory, retaining the Hot Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship as the Dirty White Boys having to carry Lue Cameron out of here after his unsuccessful bid to take this title away from Brick Savage.
Man, we just witnessed 2 monsters go in there banging, man. But we see at the end of that match who the true beast
it
of
was
Hot
as
Pro
hard
Wrestling
hitting
is.
as we expected it would be. Wait a minute, dudes. Wait a minute. That's Terrell Tempo. The network champion Terrell Tempo was in the ring. And wait, here comes Kane Carter.
What are you doing?
Carter just pulled that title belt out of Tempo's hand. It looked like Tempo was gonna try to hit Savage, whose back was turned. Brick Savage turning around just in time, though, to see Terrell Tempo. And Kane Carter, the Syntax champion, comes out and takes the title out of the hands of Terrell Tempo.
Kane Carter cannot stand to see anyone else in the spotlight. He had to stick his nose in the business. Once again, it did not belong in. I wanted to see these 2 men go at it. That's what the streets want to see. Who is the true champion? But you see, your boy Kane just had to get in there.
But Tempo, you can see, taking his network title back to back. Wait, here comes Hot Pro Wrestling owner Henry Witt III.
Yeah, he looked at him, he said, I'm the boss around here.
You want Barrett reinstated? As of right now, he's reinstated.
Thank God!
And on January 19th, at Hustlers at Heart, the main event of that is going to be a tag team match. It's going to be Terrell Tempo and Barrett Brown against Kane Carter and Brick Savage.
Whoa! Did you hear that?
The Barrett Brown officially reinstated.
Sunday, January 19th, right back here. First show of the new year. Tag team match. Be there.
Yes,
I don't
Sunday, January the 19th, the very first show of 2025 for Hot Pro Wrestling. Barrett Brown reinstated. Barrett Brown going to team with the Hot Network champion, Terrell Tempo, to take on the team of what you see in the ring right now, the Syntax champion, Kane Carter, the Hot Pro Wrestling heavyweight champion, Brick Savage. What a tag team encounter we are going to see January the 19th.
You saw the reluctance and the depth there. Did you see Terrell Tempo? That is not what he wanted. He is not in for a tag team match. He wants Brick Savage, and Henry is protecting him. He's protecting the champion from a man that he knows is hungry enough to kill Brick.
We saw what Terrell Tempo wanted. He wanted to jump Brick Savage while his back was turned.
No. Brick, let's not forget, ran up on Terrell. He knows he's not the real champion. And Kane Carter, once again, trying to steal the spotlight. I know Witt is protecting him, but Terrell Tempo will not be stopped. He should have slapped him.